All right, guys, enough is enough now. Enough is enough. The Gay BC's Parent and Educator Guide. From the author and illustrator M.L. Webb, this guide has simple and clever ideas for talking about the words and concepts explored in the Gay BC's in order to deepen the contextual understanding with your kids. You can do these activities one-on-one or with a group. If you're a kid, you can do these activities on your own with a bit of support from a grown-up. This is sickening, guys. The Gay BC's. My goodness. Contents, introduction from the author, discussion questions, activity, queer your screen time, activity, LGBT history worksheet, activity, that's so gay, alley activity, activity, rainbow by number colouring page. So let's look at this introduction from the author, shall we? Hi there. Thank you so much for picking up the Gay BC's. This is literally like something from South Park. I know that talking about gender, sexuality, and the LGBTQIA+, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual, and more, issues with kids can be challenging. So I hope reading the Gay BC's with your small human or humans makes it easier and more fun. This guide has simple and clever ideas for talking about the words and concepts explored in the Gay BC's in order to deepen the contextual understanding with your kids. And then it talks about how you can do these activities one-on-one with a group. If you're a kid, you can do these activities on your own with a bit of support from a grown-up. So M.L. Webb, who's clearly a Satanist, is the author and illustrator of the Gay BC's. Discussion questions. When did you first hear about the LGBTQIA+ people? If reading this book is the first time, ask, why do you think this is the first time you've heard about the LGBTQIA+ people? Discuss reasons they may not have learned before, like what role media plays, what they learn in school, the place they live or their family structure, etc., without placing blame. Help them think through what might have prevented them from learning more about diverse people in their lives. If they name a specific person, event, media experience, or memory, ask them to tell you more. Take an interest in helping them put into words what they learned or saw. What new words did you learn from the Gay BC's? Which new word do you like the most? What do you like about it? Have you ever heard someone say something negative or bad about LGBTQIA+ people? What was it? How did you feel about it? Why is it important to care about people who are different from you, as well as people who are like you? How do we learn more about people who are different from us? So I remember when I was a teacher at the school, I had to teach about diversity, not at this level, but about diversity and equality and accepting practically everything. Activity. Queer your screen time. Watch a few episodes of a cartoon or children's show. While watching or immediately after, fill out this sheet. Younger kids can talk through these questions with a grown-up's help after viewing. How many characters are girls, boy, non-binary? This non-binary is non-God. Do you see a family on the show that looks like your family? Yes, no. And now I'm thinking about shows like Modern Family and the agendas they pushed in that show through comedy. Are any of the characters out as cisgender, transgender, intersex, bisexual, gay, lesbian, queer, pansexual, asexual? Of course, I don't own a TV anymore, but I used to watch Grey's Anatomy, and towards the end, I started speaking to Betsy saying, why are so many characters gay now, or bisexual, or trans? I don't want to watch this show anymore. And she just said it is what it is. It's the modern day. And I was like, I'm not having that. I said, it's these TV shows pushing agendas. Did you see a character on the show who is similar to you? Yes, no. Discuss. Do you like to see characters and families that are like you? If so, why? Would you like to see more characters in your favourite movies and shows with diverse identities and families? Why or why not? If there are parents on the show, are the parents a couple, straight, a mum and a dad? a couple, same gender, 2 mums or 2 dads, a single parent, more than 2 people, not a couple, parents are not together. This TV here is black magic. You need to get rid of your TVs. You need to stop allowing your kids to watch cartoons and shows. Activity LGBTQIA plus history worksheet. Here are some famous people who were LGBTQIA. Assign your child or children to pick one of these people and learn more about them by searching online or at the library, or research together in order to fill out this history worksheet. So Frida Kahlo, Ma Rainey, Sylvia Rivera, Bayard Rustin, Lou Sullivan, Alan Turing, Harvey Milk, Ellen DeGeneres, Lucy Hicks Anderson, Joan of Arc, Chavela Vargas, Janet Mock, just pure mockery, Leslie Feinberg. What is the person's name? What pronouns does the person use? Where does the person live? Why is the person cool? What did they do? So they're already forcing you to believe that these people are cool. What do you like about the person? So having you just worship and promote members of this satanic community, because that's all it is, a satanic community. Activity, that's so gay. Sometimes people say things that are mean. Sometimes they say them to us. Sometimes they say them to other people and we see it happen. Sometimes we might say something mean and not know why it's bad. One of the things that people sometimes say is, that's so gay, to communicate that something is bad. Ask your child or children, this is truly disturbing. Have you ever heard someone make fun of gay people or say that's so gay? What does it mean to call something gay in a mean way? Do you know why it's bad? Explain. It's because people are saying that being gay is a bad thing. Below are some things you can say if you overhear people making fun of someone or something because it's so gay. Practice these responses so you're ready the next time someone says it or anytime someone says something mean about LGBTQIA plus people. It helps to know what you want to say in advance so you have a plan. Practice these responses. Being gay trans is not a bad thing, it's a good thing. Notice how they put gays and trans together like it's the same thing. It's an outrage. I don't like it when you say that, it's mean. That's not true and it's not funny. That's not okay, please stop saying that. Again, it's just pushing this whole political correctness where you can't call anything out, where you've got to accept Satanism. To be honest, you've got to promote it, it seems. Okay? Kids being told that they don't have a gender anymore. Literally people coming into primary schools telling them that. Yes, we do all have a gender, a God-given gender. Next, role play these brief scenarios to practice using the responses. You see a child on the playground, tell another child that their shirt is gay, and then laugh at them. What do you say? You hear a teacher at school say that transgender people are bad. What do you say? A friend says that's so gay about a book you are reading. What do you say? Debrief questions. How did it feel to stand up for yourself or for others? Was it easy or hard? Why? Does it feel harder or easier if a person is a friend, adult or stranger? What would make you feel more comfortable speaking up? Do you think you could use these phrases in real life when you hear someone saying bad things about LGBTQIA plus people? What can I do to help you feel comfortable using these phrases? Do you want to practice some more? So how come people like me, who are calling out things, who are standing up for myself, standing up for my beliefs, get censored or limited, all right, or called out? But you have a right to stand up for the LGBTQIA plus community, and that's fine. But if you go against the agenda, you get called out. Activity rainbow by number colouring page. Let's learn about the rainbow flag. The rainbow flag is a symbol of LGBTQIA plus pride. Again, pride is a deadly sin. Pride month's in June, the 6th month of the year. Pride month has the word demon in the middle of it, and this rainbow flag has 6 colours. Not 7, 6. Colour the rainbow flag on the next page according to the numbers below. Number 1, red, life. Number 2, orange, healing. Number 3, yellow, sunlight. Number 4, green, nature. Number 5, indigo blue, serenity. Number 6, violet purple, spirit. Pride flag facts. The rainbow flag was created in 1978 by the visual artist Gilbert Baker in San Francisco for the Pride Parade. The devil's work. Baker made the Guinness Book of World Records in 1994 by creating the largest flag ever, a rainbow pride flag for San Francisco's 25th anniversary Pride Parade that was 1 mile long and 30 feet wide. The typical pride flag has 6 colours. The original had 2 additional colours, pink and turquoise. More recently, 2 colours are sometimes added to the flag, brown and black. These stripes represent the importance of including LGBTQIA+ people of colour. By calling them people of colour, they're promoting divide. That's what people don't get. By creating all of these different communities, it creates divide, not unity. That's what people don't get. All these teenagers now don't know who they are. You can't even call them by their name. They want to go by their pronoun because of stuff like this, because of books like this. So let's learn more about the gay BCs, shall we? A playdate extravaganza transforms into a celebration of friendship, love and identity as 4 friends sashay out of all the closets, dress up in a wardrobe fit for kings and queens, and discover the wonder of imagination. From A is for Ali, to F is for family, to Q is for queer, debut author, illustrator M.L. Webb's bright illustrations and lively inclusive poems delight in the beauty of embracing one's truest self. One's truest self. So before I finish, I want to show you this. Book breaks down the gay BCs for younger children as they search for identity. Kids should not be looking for identity at that age. Alright, they shouldn't be questioning their gender, their sexuality. They should be being kids and having fun and learning and being innocent. Matt Webb, 33 of course, was 5 years old when he became aware of his gender identity and sexual orientation. That is a lie. This is Satan. No 5-year-olds thinking about their sexual orientation or gender identity. The native of McMinnville, Tennessee, said he was in karate class when he realized he was different from his brothers. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was happening. And I remember being very scared and vulnerable, he said. I couldn't tell anybody and ask, what's this mean? 3 years ago, of course 3, when Webb, a graphic designer and illustrator, was holding his newborn nephew, he again felt paralyzed with fear. I thought, oh no, I come from a small conservative town in Tennessee. What if he grows up here in Tennessee, and what if he's gay? What if he's bi? What if he identifies as LGBTQ? What will happen to him? Webb said. I thought about that, and I wished there was some way I could teach the people around him, something that my nephew could grow up reading and learning. I mulled it over and thought, I'm going to create a book. By reading your book, you sicko, people are going to start questioning their gender and their sexuality. By reading your book, by getting brainwashed. In the Gay BCs just released by Quirk Books, the letters that make up our alphabet are paired with terms like C is for coming out. You're ready to share what you feel deep inside. It's okay to be scared. I is for intersex. Some are born with parts of both a boy and a girl. Bodies are works of art. P is for pan. You connect with a vibe, no matter the gender. It's about what's inside. No, Pan is the demonic god here having sex with a goat. This is Pan, the demonic god. That's why you have your pandemic. The capital city of hell is pandemonium. Alright, guys? And they're trying to tell you here that Pan's all about your vibe, no matter the gender. It's about what's inside. This guy's sick and an invert as well. You can tell by the face. I'll be doing more videos, guys, about the FTMs. The book, A First for Webb, pen name ML Webb, teaches LGBTQ plus vocabulary with poems and illustrations in an attempt to help readers ages 4 to 8 begin to have a dialogue about identity with their loved ones. This is truly sick. If you're a parent, If you're a parent, this should be making you feel physically sick now. And if your kids are learning this at school, you need to go straight to the head teacher, or you need to take your kids out of school. It's the kind of book that I wish I had as a child, he said. When I was 5 years old, I knew that I felt differently than the people around me, but I didn't have the words. You're 5 years old, you're not supposed to have the words. All right? And you're definitely not attracted to anything at that age. You're just not. You're just not. So I'm not going to keep reading this because it's making me feel physically sick at this point. All right? But no wonder there's so many people coming out as gay and trans and bi and pansexual and asexual, and celebrities are pushing it. All right? It's just a joke. Amr said I was an androgynous kid and people would think I was a boy, and it was hurtful because I knew I wasn't being perceived in a way that I wanted to be perceived. I didn't have the language to express myself and say, no, that's not my pronoun. I didn't have an understanding of what gender even was, but I knew what it was intrinsically. So it's important to give kids that vocabulary to empower them to say, hey, you're wrong. This is my gender. All right? This is so disturbing. It's disturbing. This whole non-binary, trans movement, the trans agenda, which I called out 2 years ago. People were just going at me, oh, you can't say that. Yes, I can. And the fact that you're not saying anything about it tells me you need to work on your spirit. All right? There's accepting things, then there's promoting things. And this community is getting heavily promoted. So no wonder kids want to be a member of it, because they want to be accepted. You know what it's like as a teenager. You just want to be accepted. So don't buy this book. Call this book out. I'm done with these people. Satan is just sick in the head, but God's won. Hopefully you see a video like this that I've just done and it leads you to God, because this is spiritual war. All right? This is just not a group of sick people, all right, who are mental in the head. They're possessed by demons. It's a spiritual war, and pick your side. Do you want to be the parent reading the gay BCs to your kids before they go to bed? Or do you want to read them the Bible, all right, and get closer to God? God wins. And ML Webb, you, my friend, need to repent before it's too late for you.